Hi, welcome back to my channel. It is me, Lonely Black Star. It's been some time. It's been some time. I feel like I say that every video. It's been some time, but I've just been working on this video. It's taking me some time to make this video because I just had the bright idea to make a BRATZ inspired cafe. I was actually inspired by another YouTuber. She had like an anime cafe. It's like, whoa, like this is a good idea. And it's like, oh, then I connected to, I've been doing BRATZ content occasionally. So I'm just like, wait a minute, this would be cool if I can make a BRATZ inspired cafe. Like, what would, like, I was like, hold on. Like, I was like, I was in my element. I was like, hold on. So I was just listening. I was looking up what do cafes typically like. I was looking up like what do the BRATZ girls, what do they like in terms of food and drinks. I was just looking that up, and I actually found something. Granted, I think that these are old profiles. I don't know if they've been updated, but I was looking at it and I was like, okay, like this is some good things. It's time for me to come up with my ideas and twist it in my own way because I'm the type I make my own spin or do what I feel like I'm able to do or what I'm capable of doing, or even trying something different. So I was like, okay. So I made a list. I thought about it, changed a lot of things up, and I was like, okay, this is what the girls are going to make. I decided to break it down into different parts because not only is buying all these stuff expensive, like it was a pretty penny, especially in this economy, but also I didn't want to like stress myself out trying to make all these dishes and just in just a few days because I girl works, I work. So oh yeah, up there I have a job. I don't know if I already said that already, but I have a job part time, but so I need to make sure to like not stress myself out or not overwhelm myself. So I decided to break it down. And today we're focusing on the pastries. Who doesn't love a good pastry when they walk into a cafe? Without further ado, let's get into it. Starting off, we got our girl Sasha, aka Bunny Boo. So I decided to make blueberry cinnamon rolls because on her character profile, it says that she likes blueberry smoothies and cookies. Now, last time I tried to make cookies, it didn't turn out well. So I decided to keep the blueberry element, but I decided to mix it with the pastry. So I made blueberry cinnamon rolls. And as you can see, I'm just putting the wet ingredients and dry ingredients together. This is my first time, as I said, this is my first time making like cinnamon roll in general. So it was like I'm not really measuring it, as you can see. Like I'm kind of eyeballing it. Like even though I have like the measuring cups and all that stuff. Also, there's a tip that I didn't get to record. So I saw this on TikTok. So basically, after kneading the dough, you would like preheat your oven to 350. You don't have to go higher than that because after you preheat the oven, you're going to turn it off. Then you're going to open the oven, place the pan that has dough in it. Of course, make sure it's covered. And so you place the pan in there and you crack the oven open. You don't close the door fully. You have it slightly open. So, and you let the dough rest in there for some time. And I think I left it in there for an hour. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an hour because I was busy doing a lot of stuff. So I just let it rest in there, let the heat, give it the moisture that it needed to, still be moist after when it's cooking and all that stuff. As you can see, I went in with the butter stick and ended up doing that. So I decided to cut into pieces and then let it just use my fingers to let it melt inside the dough because, it was room temperature, the butter was, so, it was easier to use my fingers, even with the brown sugar cinnamon thing, because initially I was using my knife, but then I feel like the knife was poking holes, and I was like, I don't need holes in my dough, so I used my fingers to spread it. And even with the blueberry, I still use my fingers to spread it. It was just much easier that way, and also to help prevent poking any holes inside the dough. Okay, when I was doing this, I was low-key rolling it into, not low-key, high-key rolling it into a croissant because I kept doing that pulling motion, which is what you would do when you're making a croissant. And I started to realize that I was like, I have to practice off camera. That's why you're going to see a lot of jump cuts and not see the full thing. Yeah, you see that? That's a croissant right there. Don't pull it like that, guys. You just simply have to just simply fold it, and that's it. You don't have to pull it to fold because that's just a croissant. While I was making my icing, I wanted to make it thicker, so I added heavy cream to it. You can also add milk. I just wanted to make it thicker and also make it have that consistency because you see the difference right there. I wanted to, when it was finished, to pour it on my cinnamon rolls. So yeah, and I had to use my hand mixer to give it that more smoothness and also to blend down the cream cheese and the other stuff in it. And as you can see, look at my cinnamon roll. They look so nice. Look at that. That's my first time, and this was given. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. Look how good it looks, and it tastes good too. Look at me pouring it on. It's just, yeah, chef kiss. Mwah. Okay, this is me trying out Sasha's blueberry cinnamon roll. Yeah, you can see how it looks like bottom, top. It's the blueberry frosting I made. Let's see, first bite. Come on. I'm not even a fan of cinnamon rolls because the ones I be eating, it don't taste good. It look good, but it don't be tasting good. But hold on. First of all, the frosting that I made tastes good. I feel like that's a standout to this, but let's see. Let me taste it without the frosting piece. Cause the outside, nice and crispy. The inside tastes good. It's not dry. Yeah. Not me making my first cinnamon roll and eating that up quite literally. What? I knew it. I knew it. Sometimes you gotta make it yourself. But yeah. Sasha's cinnamon roll. Blueberry cinnamon roll. Tastes good. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I left it in the oven so it can continue. Even though I turned off the oven when it was finished, I left it in the oven. But I feel like the top is a little too crispy for me. But it's not like crackers, but it tastes pretty nice, especially the frosting. Now let's get into our girl Jade, aka Cool Cat. I decided to go with strawberry ice cream sandwich because in her character profile it says that her favorite smoothie is a strawberry smoothie and her favorite food is ice cream. So I was like, okay. So I used those elements and I decided to make strawberry ice cream. And as you can see, I'm struggling with this parchment paper. I was trying to use it to it just wasn't giving. So I was like, forget it. And yeah, as you can see right now, I'm just crushing up the graham crackers more because they weren't fully crushed when I was trying to crush them. So I'm just using this as a way to do it. And yeah, nicely crushed. And yeah, I use that as the bottom for my ice cream sandwich. Also, to be honest, when I was making this, like, I feel like I could have made this better because I don't feel like it was really giving the ice cream sandwich, but you're gonna hear more about my opinion later on. But yeah, and this is my first time making ice cream, so I mean, it's my first time making everything, so it was just like, okay, beginner's mistake, but I'm not ashamed because again, I tried my best, and I feel like I still feel pretty good if it's not even if it's not like exactly what I wanted. So I'm finally trying this out after after having it in the freezer for so long. So I'm finally trying it out. Jade's strawberry ice cream sandwich. As you can see, like it's a little deflated, but let's dig in. And I like how nice the graham cracker, or how soft it is with the like with the strawberry. Strawberry still tastes good, and kind of cold. It definitely gives ice cream. I'll give this a 7 out of 10 because I wish give it more of an ice cream sandwich, but it's still nice and it's definitely edible. So it's definitely a good dessert. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with ice cream. And so that's it for Jade's ice cream sandwich. Well, strawberry ice cream sandwich. Now let's get into our girl Chloe, aka Angel. So I decided to make banana pancakes because in her character profile it says that she likes banana smoothies and she likes waffles. So you know what that means. We want to make pancakes because who finna buy a whole waffle maker? Like, now granted, I do like waffles much better than pancakes. Like, none against pancakes, but I am a waffle girl myself. But again, like, I'm not finna buy that. So, I had to look for another alternative, which was pancake, which is fine because, it was my first time making banana pancakes. So I wanted to see how it would taste like. And yeah, like, and again, me not measuring nothing. I mean, there's a few things I measure here and there. But yeah, just watch and enjoy. Also, side note, if you're wondering what that blurry thing is, I made a little mess and didn't get a chance to clean it up when I was filming, so ignore that. But yeah, and also trust the process. I know everything looks kind of crazy right now, but trust the process. It actually turned out, pretty good. So yeah. Now, my Chloe banana pancake. So, you know, let's dig in. This tastes like plantain to me because probably because the brown sugar and the banana. It tastes like plantain to me. It tastes nice. Like, you can definitely taste the banana, like both in the pancake and also in the sauce. Like, I could do an 8 out. I was like an 8 out of 10 because I don't really like bananas like that. So, you know, but it doesn't taste bad. And this is my first time making pancakes from scratch. So I'm not mad at it. Like, I should have put less baking powder because I feel like I put a little too much, so that's why it's so like too big. But definitely it's not bad. But see, pancakes is definitely a dessert because eating this for breakfast is kind of crazy. It's sugar overload, low key. But yeah, this is a good 8 out of 10. Like, I like it. Now, last but not least, we got our girl Yasmin, aka Pretty Princess. I decided to make southern fried apples because in her character profile it says that her favorite smoothie is apple smoothie and her favorite food is pizza. Now, I've eaten sweet pizza before when I went to Japan, but I ain't making that. So I decided to make southern fried apples because she is so, like, also in her character profile says that she's a bohemian, like nature girly and all that stuff. So like, okay, I thought you love her some apples and also be nicknamed the Pretty Princess. I feel like it was on brand for her and all that stuff. I was like, okay, let me make some southern fried apples. I feel like she would like something like this, like sweet and nice and a little sour too, like we like that. And yeah, and also I made some whipped cream because why not? Like, this would be good with either ice cream or whipped cream. Now, even though I already made ice cream, I was like, I'm not about to make more ice cream. So I was like, okay, let me make some whipped cream. So yeah. So now I'm trying Yasmin fried apples, southern fried apples with some whipped cream that I made. Oh wow, it actually does taste like whipped cream. Yeah, so let's taste the apple with the whipped cream. Pretty good. I outdid myself per usual. Cause like, since this is green apple, it's on the sour side, but I'm not mad at it. I feel like Yasmin more of a red apple girl, but who cares? I give it a 9 out of 10 because I feel like this probably would be better with red apples versus green apples. But yeah, but overall I like it. I like the whipped cream too. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's it for part 1 of my BRATZ inspired cafe. We just, as I said, focus on the pastries, and overall my experience making these was like it was hard. Like I'll be real, it's hard because I'm not much of I don't bake like that. Like if I do bake, it's usually pre-made things. So making things from scratch, like that was a lot. Especially the cinnamon roll, like that one was like really hard for me. Like, but I enjoyed it. Like I look forward to make another cinnamon roll. Like I love that. Like, yeah, I'm glad I discovered like how to make cinnamon roll and also how to make ice cream, southern fried apple, banana pancake. Like these are all for my first time. So and I'm glad I chose these for the girls because I try to like follow like what they like and kind of what their characters. But then again, they're like this is an old character profile for me, so they kind of have changed throughout the years a little bit. So, but I try my best to like make it inspire off of what they like and also try something new for myself. So it was a good experience and I enjoyed it. And yeah, like I definitely want to do this again. And definitely part 2 of my BRATZ Inspired Cafe is coming. It will come soon. Won't tell you when, but be on the lookout for that. And let me know, what you would have done for these characters. Would you still would have made of would you have based it on their profile? Would you have just made something completely different for them, or based on their personality? Let me know what you would have done if you had like a BRATZ inspired like bakery, cafe, or anything. Yeah, and please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good day.